What's up guys? Welcome back and it's time for another video. Alright, so I've been seeing this going around social media a lot recently and it's been trending. A lot of people have been buying it, a lot of people have been eating it. So I decided I want to have my own go on this dish. So what I'll be making for you guys today is sushi bake. So yeah, my family decided that they wanted to eat sushi bake, and I decided that I wanted to try making sushi bake. So the first flavor I had in mind was a classic sushi bake that I've been seeing on social media a lot recently. It's the Salmon Kani sushi bake. It's salmon, crab sticks, mayo, and a few other sauces together. And the next one that I thought was something I used to make a long time ago. It's a cheesy spam kimchi sushi bake. And for the last one, I decided to go with a crunchy tuna sushi bake. Just so there's more texture in the dish because everything's so mushy already. Why not have something crunchy in the mix? So, shall we? Alright, so we're gonna start off with our rice. That's the fun thing about sushi bake. It can be as simple or as complicated as you want to make it. It can be normal rice, it can be sushi rice, it can be Japanese rice, it can be jasmine, it can be basmati. Any rice you guys want will work with this. But for today, I decided to choose sushi rice or Japanese rice, and I'm going to teach you guys how to make sushi rice today. First thing you're going to need is about 2 cups of Japanese rice. What you guys want to do with your rice is you guys want to wash it about 3 to 4 times until the water comes out clear, and you guys want to soak your rice for 30 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes and I've drained the rice. It's a lot whiter now than it was kanina. You guys want to take your rice cooking pot, you guys want to transfer your rice to the rice cooking pot. Since we have about 2 cups of rice here, Japanese rice calls for 1:1 ratio. So you guys are gonna need 2 cups of water as well. Alright, so once you get the water in there, you guys are just gonna throw it in the rice cooker and just wait for it to cook. And I'll be back when this cooks. Alright, so while the rice is cooking in the rice cooker, let's prepare the mix that's gonna go into the rice to make it sushi rice after it's done. You gotta turn on the heat in your pot. Then I've got about a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar here. I'm gonna pour into the pot. 2 tablespoons of sugar. So all you want to do is you just want to mix it until the sugar and salt dissolves into the rice vinegar and you're done. Alright, so the rice is done. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take all the rice out of the rice cooker and you want to move it to a bigger and wider dish. And what we just want to do is we want to pour this all over the rice and just keep mixing it. It's going to seem real wet at first, but the more you mix it, it's just going to dry up as soon as it cools down. Okay, so what you guys want to do now is you just want to set this aside and have it cool down completely, and there you have sushi rice. Alright, so for the sushi sauce or the drizzle that we're going to put on top of the bake later, you guys are just going to need 3 ingredients. That's soy sauce, some sugar, and some mirin or white rice vinegar. Yeah, about 1/3 cup each of soy sauce and vinegar, and around 3 tablespoons of sugar. And you guys just want to stir this until it becomes a very light syrupy texture, like this. So let's move on to the toppings. Yes! Alright, so for the salmon kani part of the sushi bake, you guys are just gonna need some kani. You guys are just gonna need some kani or a crab stick, some salmon. I don't know why. All of our grocers recently haven't been carrying any salmon, so I found this canned salmon. We're gonna find out how this does. And some mayonnaise. Where's the mayo? Some mayonnaise. Alright, let's open this. How do you open this? Okay. Oh. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna strain out the oil before I put it in the bowl. I'll get a spoon. Alright. What you guys want to do with the kani or the crab stick, I've got about 4.5 crab sticks here. You guys just want to separate the crab sticks into strands and chop them into thirds, about 2 inches in length strands. Alright, so around 15 minutes after, and fingers smelling a lot like crab, I'm done. So we're gonna move it back to the bowl. What you guys want to do now is you guys just want to mix the salmon and the kani into one bowl. I think my bowl is too small for this. Hold on, I'm gonna get a bigger bowl. Alright, what you guys want to do is you guys want to mix both the kani and the salmon into one bowl. Here comes the salmon. So I'm not sure about around how much mayo I'll be needing. It's up to you guys, but I'll tell you guys roughly how much. So I'm not sure about around I'm done mixing this. I'm eyeballing it just to be enough. So I used around 3/4 cups worth of mayonnaise in this. And what you guys want to do after you guys get it looking like this, there we go. You guys want to take some mayonnaise and Sriracha or hot sauce, whatever you guys have there. Give it a good squirt. I mean, it's all up to you if you guys want it more spicy, you guys want it milder. You guys don't actually have to add hot sauce into it if you guys don't want to. It's just that my family likes spicy. And that's it. That's gonna be the salmon kani spread. That's gonna go on top of our sushi bake. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so for the next one, it's a lot similar to the salmon kani one. Instead, we'll be using tuna. So I've got about, I've got a big can of tuna here. You guys want to empty your tuna into the bowl. Man, I should get the taller table. My back is hurting. So I'll be using around the same amount of mayo for this one. So around 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup. It's up to you guys if you want it more mayo-y or less mayo-y. Mayo for this one. So around. And then some more mayo. Red delicious sauce. And there you have it. This is gonna be the crunchy tuna part of the sushi bake. And we've got 2 down. Let's move on to the last one now. Alright, so for the last one, I've got the Spam here. And you guys just want to chop them up into tiny strips or cubes, whichever you prefer. I'm going to go with cubes because I like it like that. Alright. I'm going to be using about probably half of the can for a midnight snack later. You guys just want to cut it into even cubes. There you go. That's going to be your cubed Spam for the dish. Alright, so I'm just going to fry the Spam a bit just so it has more color, and I just generally like Spam cooked than eating it straight out of the can. I'm gonna fry so I got oil heating up here, and I'm just going to wait for that to heat up, and I'm going to throw in the Spam. Just want to eating it straight out of the can. Ganito palagi yun. So I'm just gonna fry this until it browns a bit. So I'm just gonna transfer this to a bowl that I lined with some tissues just to absorb the extra oil. Hold on, I'll share this with you guys. Look how good that is. Oh my god. So that's that for the Spam. Let's move on to the kimchi rice that's gonna be paired with this. Alright, so we're gonna be doing the kimchi rice now. So what you guys are gonna do with this one is kimchi. I mean, well, technically all you need is kimchi and some rice, but I decided to add this. This is Gochujang. It's a spicy Korean pepper paste. I just like the taste, and I think it will do well with the rice. It's a spice together. What you want to do is, you're gonna take your kimchi. So you're gonna want to take about a 1/2 cup's worth of kimchi and put it onto your chopping block or chopping board, and you want to chop it finely. There you go. Right, so I'm gonna take my pan. Turn on the heat. Oh. Alright, so it's heating up. You're gonna want to move this kimchi into the pot. So you just wanna saute the kimchi for a bit. This is the magic sauce. Gochujang. Whoa. Alright, so I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of gochujang into the kimchi. Oh, I smell that. It smells so good already. So you want to take your sushi rice that you chilled a while ago, and you want to take about a third of the sushi rice and toss it into the pan so it can fry up with the kimchi. There we go. Put this back aside. Oh, that kimchi rice smells so good already. And you just want to mix it for a good 2 to 3 minutes on the fire. Alright. Oh, look at that. That's our kimchi fried rice, man. That looks so good already. I can eat that alone. Looks like we're moving on to assembling the sushi bake. Alright, so what's left to do is just to assemble the sushi bake and leave it in the oven. So let's start with the rice. So what I planned for the sushi bake, I'm going to divide it into 3 for the 3 flavors. So let's start off with... Okay. Let's move on to the kimchi rice. Make it look as neat as possible. This part. Now that we've got the rice set, isn't that looking pretty already? So before we put on the toppings, what I'm gonna put on top of the rice is this. This is called Furikake. It's a Japanese dry seasoning that's usually placed on top of cooked rice, vegetables, and what other Japanese dishes you can think of. It's a joke. Now, doesn't that look pretty? Look at that. Alright, so let's top this with the meat. Let's start off with a Salmon Kani. Be generous with the amount of toppings you guys are gonna put. Alright, so the next one is gonna be the Spam Kimchi cheese. The cheesy Spam Kimchi. The cheesy kimchi spam. Spam cheesy kimchi? Kimchi cheesy spam. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna put few of the Spam cubes first before I put some cheese, and I'm gonna layer it again with Spam. So what I have here is mozzarella cheddar mix. This is about 1.5 cups. Yeah, around 1.5 cups of cheese. So I'm gonna sprinkle this on top. More cheese is always better. Alright, so next we're gonna doing the tuna section. What you wanna do is just dollop the tuna in. Before we move on to the tuna, I forgot to top the rest of the Spam up. Oh man, I'm so excited. Sarap na po tingnan. Right, let's do the tuna. Alright, so since it's crunchy tuna, I've got some panko breadcrumbs here that we're gonna finish off for the tuna part of the sushi bake. Oops, I'm making a mess of myself. So the next thing to do is, oh my god, I forgot to preheat the oven. Alright, so I preheated the oven now. You preheat the oven to about 350 or 170, 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You guys want to leave this in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the breadcrumbs start to brown a bit and the cheese start to melt. I'll be back. Alright, it's done. You know what? Forget what I said kanina about leaving it in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. I left mine in the oven for 30 minutes because of the breadcrumbs. They took a bit longer. But yeah. Alright, so what we do now is we put in the toppings to make it look pretty. So what we've got here is Sriracha, Japanese Mayo, Eel Sauce. I like to go in a zigzag pattern. Alright. Now we take the Sriracha. And the last, the Eel Sauce. Alright. And to finish things off, I'm gonna put some more furikake. I can't read this, but from what I know, this is just cut up pieces of seaweed and some sesame seeds. And there we have it. I guess the last thing we need to do is taste it. All right, let's taste it. I love the Salmon Kani one. That's really good. Let's give the spam, the cheesy spam a try. The cheesy kimchi spam a try. It's like all my cheesy dreams coming true, man. Oh, that's so good. Man, I love cheese and spam. All right, let's taste the last one. Oh, that's so good. Boy, that is good. I do not regret one single bit making this dish. This is so good. Alright, so that was my 3 flavored sushi bake. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You guys can leave a like, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you guys don't miss another video that's coming up real soon. And I'll book it because I gotta share this with the rest of the house and I want them to taste it. See you guys in the next video.